Unless you've been really lucky, you know that the last 6 or 7 years have been a tough time in government contracting. And with sequestration, we've got years more to go. All across the board, we've seen pay cuts that run 20, 30, sometimes even 50%. And that's expected to continue, even with new contracts still coming in that same way. Sure, in some cases they've lowered the experience as well. But what do you do about your career? If you really want to think about the reality of pay in government contracting and its impact on your career, you need to start looking forward. You need to be thinking about what can you do. So the first thing, in some fields, certainly is to consider adding certifications that are important to the job you have, and better yet, the jobs you want. These may be technical certifications, they might be something like a PMP, but you need to be looking at that. It's important that you think about professional development on your own. If you're lucky, certainly your company may have some developmental programs. They may still have tuition reimbursement, but this is an investment in your future, and you need to think about that. Perhaps, if that's not the right way to look for you should be looking at the jobs in your company that are coming up. What's the company looking for? What are their goals now? These probably have changed with all the change in the industry. So you want to be seeing from where you are now, how do you get to the future that they want so that you're a viable candidate for those bigger and better and therefore better paying jobs. So start looking inside. Part of that is networking internally, meeting people that are outside of your direct function, learning about and volunteering for opportunities that might get you to meet those people, whether it's a thing like a task force or it's the holiday party needs volunteers. Consider volunteering. Then start looking at your network externally. That's going to help you to understand what's going on, who's getting the big contracts that you're interested in. Certainly you should be reading not only the trade journals in your field, but you should be reading about the business side of your company and about the business side of other companies that might interest you. But you also should work your network to keep current. These are human connections. Remember them and talk with them periodically and get that kind of advice you really need. Then you want to think about, is this really the place for me? Maybe it's time to look at, okay, I've been an Intel analyst for kind of a while. Could I move over and be a criminal justice, a statistics type of analyst for a local or state agency? Are there jobs like business intelligence that might take some of my skills in the private sector? It's important for you to think always about your future options. Whether you are 20 or you are 60, it's your career and it's your development. Keeping up with that, even in the midst of a busy job and a family life, is vital investment in yourself and in your future. Good hunting.